Rachel, good morning. Happy Monday. It is a happy Monday. You know why? I don't have to work today. I don't have to go to work. I took the day off, which is probably a good thing because, honestly, you're getting old when you have like 3 beers and like the next day your body is like, what did you do to me? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's me this morning. I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, like, do I have to go work out? Yeah, good times. Ate a little bit of food at the potluck, and yeah, my body is just like not having it today. So, Squattober is over, and man, I don't really know what to do because I don't want to like immediately throw on like Christmas lights. I got the Christmas lights over there. I don't want to do. I don't think that's like that last weekend. Rachel, that costume though, that costume was dope. Let me see here. Let's find a compromise. I think we just need to go with the orange again. And we'll just change it up a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. Good morning, Monarch. Coming in from the East Coast. Good to see you, Monarch. Monarch, man, did you have a good Halloween? I hope you did. It was a good day here in San Clemente, California. It was beautiful. Beautiful temperatures, perfect Halloween, trick-or-treating weather. So, yeah, it went. Terrible Hime in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh, Chris, I remember last time you were commenting on my little handy-dandy notebook that you liked it, and I've got a very special notebook inside that is it's a little bit more bougie than this one. This is like your run-of-the-mill, like, this is my indestructible notebook. The other one is a little bit more Eagle Scout. Good morning, man. Thanks for tuning in. First time coming into the chat, Eagle Scout. Good to see you, man. But yeah, it is a fantastic morning. I hope you all had a fantastic Halloween. Terrible Hime, if you all have not seen, Rachel, can we get a shout out for Terrible Hime already? If you have not seen, she did an outstanding cosplay of Cammy Cannonball from Street Fighter. It was incredible. She did a cooking stream and a workout stream in costume. And crushed it, frankly. She looked fantastic, as always. But yeah, that cosplay was something else. Yeah, man. Eagle Scout, pleasure. Monarch, it was great. Got the fire. Oh yeah, I had the fire pit going too. Neighbors came over. We hung out in the driveway. Very nice. Handed out candy to all the kiddos. Yeah, I love it, man. Love it. Yeah. It is a good morning. All right, Chris, give me a second. I'm gonna go run inside. I want to show you this notebook because it is pretty boss. It's very fancy, very, very, very fancy. I'll be right back. I wanted to show you this. So when you're forgetful like me, you have to have notebooks. I've got like 5 or 6 different notebooks, and it's just like, so this is like leather. This is all leather. And as you can see right there, we've got the 1st Marine Division Big Blue Diamond. Obviously it's in black, but it's the blue diamond right there on the front of my notebook. It is very fancy. And I got your little bookmark in there. All the line pages with my terrible handwriting. Yeah, this is about as fancy as it gets. This is like, primo officer notebook, like when I walk into the meeting, I throw this down on the table, I start taking notes in that. I feel very distinguished. It's muy bueno. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Yeah. Love it. Eagle Scout. My cousin was a Marine. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yes. I am still an active duty Marine. Yeah, stationary. You know, it burns. It doesn't burn me up, but like, stationary is very much like geared towards. There isn't. Well, let me put it this way. There's not a whole lot of stationary for dudes, for men. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to write a nice note to somebody and like mail them something, or just like put it up in an envelope and give it to someone, there are very, very, very few options that are like good for men to go do that. And I'm big on that stuff. Like, if I really like a person, like, I will handwrite a note, and I will like, yeah, that warm and fuzzy. Gotta get that warm and fuzzy. For sure. I will handwrite them a note, and I will like either hand deliver it to them, drop it off on their desk, whatever, something like that. Let's see here. 2 of my friends are Marines, one in active duty, and one hopes to be Marine. Nice. There's someone in my scout troop who's a retired Marine. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, options that are available for men are very bland. They're very I mean, I'm a simple guy, right? Like, hey, I like simple, stationary or whatever. But yeah, like, if I want something, you know what? That should be, I should make like a business out of that or something. I should just like design some like stationery. I don't know. I'm not very artistic, so it would be probably very simple, but yeah, stationery for dudes, very limited options. So, in fact, I think I'm running low on what I have right now. There's a podcast that I listen to. Oh, thanks Eagle Scout. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, sometimes like active duty and veterans feel some kind of way when people say that, but I always appreciate it. I appreciate that you appreciate me. So thank you. White card all over. Center text says thanks. Yeah. So if you listen, there's a podcast called The Art of Manliness, and it sounds a little bit like, it sounds kind of like douchey, but it's not. The guy that runs it is. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks for your service, Rachel. I don't know if anyone knew this, but Rachel was in the National Guard. So, or no, yeah, you were in the National Guard, right? I think you're still Guard, if I remember correctly. I haven't had my first cup of coffee yet, so I'm still like operating on half my strength, half of my potential brain power is operating at this moment in time. So I'm still getting there, It's a beautiful Monday morning. I've got the day off, We're gonna do a good workout. My body is trashed, but I'm still going for it. I don't care, because I'm dumb. I'm not that smart. I'm just going to do whatever the workout says to do. Yeah, Rachel. Ah, you're a GS employee. That's what they call those in the Marine Corps. I think they call those civilian Marines, if I remember correctly. So that counts. You're still in government service. Ooh. But you were. Once upon a time, you were Guard. All right. Speaking of, so I was talking about it earlier. Rachel, that Deadpool, she was killing that Deadpool costume yesterday, for sure. She crushed it. That was awesome. So we're doing a new program starting this month. Just apply position. Yeah, 2MEF. Yes, I worked at 2MEF once upon a time. That was my first duty station. Worked at 2MEF at a little place called Air Naval Gunfire Liaison Company. I think actually, yeah, Deadpool is Bay. There is a channel points option for me to show you all of my tattoos, because all my tattoos are hidden. I've got 5 of them. So 3 of them on my underneath my shirt, and then I've got 2 in another location. But anyway, if you redeem that, I will show and tell all of my tattoos. And some of them are not that interesting. Some of them are kind of... Oh! All right. There we go. Yeah, say less, fam. All right. So speaking of Air Naval Gunfire Liaison Company, this is the logo right here. So it says non multa sed multum, which means not many but much. So this I got when I was in North Carolina. And then this one is the goose. You can see it up there. I think you can kind of see it up on the wall there. That's you see it up there on the wall, that banner? That's from my college. So it says deeds, not words, which is something that George Washington says. So my college was founded by George Washington, and it's the only college, only university in the United States that actually received George Washington's blessing to name the school after him. So we are also the first college that was like instituted post American Revolution. So there's that, and then you can see this is actually my first tattoo. So funny story with that one. I went so my first ever paycheck, like my first job. I took that paycheck and I went and paid for this tattoo. I was like, I think I might have been 18 or 19. I think I was 18 years old when I got it. And my parents are like super conservative Christians, which, you know, hey, whatever, got it. But there is actually, so there is a line in the Bible, in the Old Testament specifically, got my first tattoo in the same place. It's a Jigglypuff. Oh, that's cute. I like that. So in the Old Testament, God is providing guidance to the Jewish people, and he tells them, hey, you are not allowed to mark your bodies and like just basically make, you know, markings on your bodies, or like chain, you know, cut things off of your body or put holes in your body or whatever, the same way that the you know, the pagans do and all that kind of stuff, right? I have an autism tattoo. I'm planning on getting an Eagle Scout one also. Very nice. So because of that line in the Bible, a lot of like very conservative Christians are like, you cannot get tattoos. So like I think Mormons are the same way. Mormons are super, super conservative. They won't drink. They won't take drugs. They won't do any of that stuff. They won't get tattoos either. So there's that. All right. So those are 3 out of my 5. So the next one here, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Whoop. You got the big blue diamond. There you go. That's 1st Marine Division logo. You can't really see it. Maybe this works better on over here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Oh, actually the light's kind of better right here. So there's that one. And then, can't really see this guy. But that is Teddy Roosevelt. I don't know if you can really see it from back there. I'm like, I wonder if I could just, oh, you know what? Let me just pull this camera down. So if I put it right here, you could probably see it. So there's Teddy Roosevelt there. You can see that guy. That's Teddy Roosevelt. I just got him. Yeah, so the 1st Marine Division logo and the Teddy Roosevelt tattoo are new. So they're newer ones. Yeah, Teddy. He is like a personal, so obviously the 1st Marine Division logo, I'm part of the 1st Marine Division. So I really love it here. I love the 1st Marine Division. I love what it represents, what it stands for. You know, just the idea that, you know, no better friend, no worse enemy. That's the way I like to live my life. You know what I mean? So that's why I got that one done. And then Teddy Roosevelt is like just a personal hero of mine. Very, you know, very tough guy, rugged outdoorsman. Yeah, you know, a very intelligent dude. Like, he's kind of the complete package, you know what I mean? So he's kind of what I aspire to be. No, it says grace on the top of it, because grace is getting what you don't deserve. And then on the bottom is Psalm 23. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. That's not the whole chapter, but that's the part of it that most people know. Yeah, Teddy. Teddy is the man. That would be very ironic. Yeah, right. Walk tall, but carry. Yeah. Speak softly, carry a big stick. That's you know, I like to talk, so I got to work on the whole speaking softly thing. So sometimes I can be very loud, but yeah. No, that's it. That's the show and tell. That's the 5 tattoos that I got. I feel like I need to make that so you can only redeem that, like, Wolfside. Thanks for toasting. Good to see you, Woolside. Pleasure. Joining us all the way from India. Good to see you, man. All right, let's see. So I got dumbbell RDLs and back squats. I actually do have to start this workout at some time today. After this message, I send you a picture that I send to all the Marines I know. Oh, after this message, may I send you a picture? Yeah, sure, man. You'll go far. Yeah. So like I was saying earlier, my body's kind of trashed right now, so I'm going to try to keep it light on this workout today as much as possible. Because I did that Oceanside half Ironman this weekend. I just did the swim and the bike on Saturday. I didn't do the run because of my foot injury. But still, my body is pretty banged up. Pretty banged up from that event. My body's just like, what are you doing to me? Why did you do this? So there's that. Oh boy, yeah, that feels great. Yeah, it's gonna be spicy today. It's gonna be a spicy workout. I already feel it. Woo! How's the stream so far, man? It's going great. It's great. Oh, the heart monitor. Oh, yes. I do need the heart monitor. Good call there, Rachel. Rachel always calling me out when I'm messing up. She's like, fix yourself. Goodness gracious. It's going great, man. It's a beautiful day. Like I was just saying, the body's a little bit banged up. That's good. It's all good. That's why we're here. That's why I'm getting after it this morning. I'm almost done my first cup of coffee. I'm about to go... You sent it? All right, I'm going to check it out probably as soon as I get off stream, if you don't mind there, Eagle Scout. But I appreciate that, man. Boom, there goes the first cup of coffee. Pow, pow. Rachel's over there. With the knife hands. Knife hands coming out. Pow, pow, pow. So, yeah, good. I'm glad you're doing well, Woolside. Good to see you, man. Hey, I'm going to go grab that heart rate monitor. I'll be right back. So part of my excuse of like why I forgot my heart rate monitor is that I did wash it yesterday. So I put it in a bucket of soapy water, scrubbed it up, and then washed it, rinsed it off, and I hung it up to dry in the back. So it was hanging to dry. But yeah, let's see here. Multitasking, just swept and mopped my floors. Very nice. It is leg day today. So what am I doing today? Well, you can see the workout there on the screen. I got deadlifts. Deadlifts, is it really? Oh yeah, today is starting with deadlifts, which is good because my quads and my legs are pretty sore today. So deadlifts shouldn't be as tough. And then I got some dumbbell rows, some bench press, some curls, dips. Finish up with some more dumbbell rows. And some barbell shrugs. It'll be good. It'll be a good day. So let me get this heart rate up on the screen for you guys. Get that posted up there, and then we'll continue working out. We'll continue. There we go. Boom. All right, we got it. Oh man, look at me. I'm nice, calm, cool, and collected. Very relaxed. It's still a good morning. Still getting warmed up. It's a beautiful day. Wolfside, how is, do you all do Halloween in India? Is that a thing over there? Because yesterday we had Halloween here in the States. And that's like a kind of a exciting, fun holiday that we like here in the States. But just curious, do you guys do anything like that in India? Halloween is not much celebrated in India. I like the lights around the weights. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not. So I have like on those lights, there's like an option for like a like Christmas themed lights, which are just like green and red. It like alternates green and red in there. And I was like, we don't really do like, at least me in my house, like we don't really start thinking about Christmas until after Thanksgiving, which is the end of this month. Let's see. Minority Christians, American, Indian population do celebrate it, and we join them and make it happier and much more fun for them. Oh, that's nice. I love that. Yeah, it's great. It is kind of a fun holiday. I think it's in some ways like the Americanized version has like kind of lost its some of its like original meaning. I think like Halloween was originally more of like a harvest celebration kind of thing, you know, because at the end of the summer you do your harvest and you know, kind of celebrate for and collect stuff for the winter and whatnot. I don't know. I know like in Mexico they have their Day of the Dead, which is like kind of a day of remembrance for people that have died and their family and stuff like that. So I think I kind of prefer that over like Halloween, the way the Americanized version of it at least, but it's still fun. All right, Eagle Scout. Yeah, man, thanks for popping in. Good to see you, man. We have, was that Diwali? Diwali? Yeah, in November. What is that? I don't think I'm familiar with that. Yeah, I have not heard of that holiday. Well, maybe I have heard of it. You know, it's not something that I don't think we do a whole lot outside of like the Indian communities here in the States. But yeah, so it was a fun time yesterday. Definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, I had a couple of beverages, which is fine. But then like, you know, the next day, this morning, woke up and feeling a little sluggish. But that's okay. That's why I'm in here. Sometimes when you're not feeling great, that is the best time to work out, obviously, up to like a certain point. All right. We've got deadlifts coming up next. Woo! Diwali is more like celebrating the return of Lord Ram from Lanka after he came back home from defeating Ravan, a demon, and brought his wife back. Nice. That's pretty cool. Is that a Hindu celebration, or is that Buddhist? I'm not. I guess Buddhist is more Far East. Like your overlay, quite awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I just adjusted the overlay last week. So last week when I was traveling for work, that's why I didn't really stream very much at all. Well, really, I didn't stream at all last week because I was traveling for work. So I put in a lot of work on updating some of the overlays. I gotta change this the little widget over here. That guy. I gotta change that guy because it's still like Halloween themed, but that's all right. Hindu celebration. It's an extract from the Ramayana. Okay, the holy book. Very nice. Monarch. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, Monarch. Thanks for that gifted sub, man. Wolfside, I hope you enjoy that one, man. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for that love. And Monarch right now is sitting at the top there, just crushing the gifted subs. That's awesome. Yeah. Such a good day. That all the homies from the East Coast really coming through. Yeah. We're flexing on them now. That's beautiful. But yeah, Monarch, when you were saying you got the fire pit going, we did the same thing, man. We got the fire pit going. That actually, so my in-laws, oh, thank you. I think I need to work on getting some more emotes updated. Because I think I've got another emote slot that I can use. It's just, I don't have a whole lot of like emotes that are polished, I should say. Like I've got some very basic ones. So yeah, but again, that's part of what I was working on last week, because Sunday of this past week I made affiliate. Yeah, having a good fire going, getting that smoke. All my clothes like smell like smoke, but it's all good because I'm the same way. I really like the way that a good fire smells. So it was awesome. But yeah. But last week when I was traveling, I was like working on emotes, working on like alerts, channel points, overlays. I was like, man, I made affiliate, and it's like now there's like even more stuff you gotta like keep up and maintain. So it's not like, it's not burdensome, right? Like it's fun. To me, it's fun to like update all this stuff, but I'm not like very like super artistically inclined, especially when it comes to like I can figure stuff out and troubleshoot things like on the computer. So I'm at least okay at doing that. But yeah, I'm not like a super creative, super artistic kind of guy. So probably like I'll keep the orange at least for a little while longer. The orange overlay, orange theme. And then once we get closer to Thanksgiving, I'll probably transition to like some sort of Christmas, red and blue, red and green, red, white, and green theme for, the Christmas holiday season, like holiday season, if you will, whatever people want to call it nowadays. Yeah. So I just keeping it simple, man. That's how I like to roll. Monarch, did you dress up as anything for Halloween? I don't remember if I saw it on your Discord or anything. If you posted any photos of your outfit, if you did dress up or not. It's kind of like it's funny because like when I was growing up, I never did Halloween because again, my parents looked at Halloween as like a very much like a pagan holiday, which in many senses, it does have a lot of like pagan origins. It's not necessarily like a Christian holiday per se. So when I was growing up, because of that, like we just we stayed in. We didn't dress up for Halloween. Like we never really did any of that stuff. So honestly, I never really dressed up for Halloween. Probably until I got into college. Like I did it a little bit in college. Yeah, and like kind of like somewhat here and there, like once I got out of college. But really, it wasn't until I got married and had kids that we started doing Halloween. Because like the kids dress up, I dress up, like we try to do the family costume thing. You did dress up for the stream, yeah, I saw that. But for handing out candy, no costume. I was feeling lazy. I feel that. I'm good with programming stuff. I have programming, nice, since first grade. So I keep learning new things every year. But when it comes to art, I can only draw a simple fish or something like that. Yeah, I feel that. Like a lot of times, like I'm doing some kind of art, I'll like look up just like a tutorial, like a basic, like, hey, how do I draw this thing? And then I'll like try to replicate it as best I can. But obviously, like, I'm not a professional. I'm not an artist. So, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of time to like, get it just right where you're like, yes, this looks good. Yeah, let's see here. What do I got first coming up? I got deadlifts at 220. Very well. Yeah. I might just bump that up to 225 to make it simple for me. That's what I'm going to do. So when I deadlift, I typically try to keep my grip as simple as possible, just because I think it helps with my form and my technique. So that's what I'm going to do today. Not only that, so I'm going to do this program called Brick House this month. Drink up, yeah, I do have to hydrate. Thanks for that redemption there. I'll drink some water in just a second here. I am definitely feeling dehydrated this morning. But so this month I'm doing Brick House. And then next month is December. So it's Deadlift December coming up. And so kind of thinking mentally, I'm like kind of thinking about what I'm going to do for that. So the Coast Guard is actually, I don't think they're even part of the Department of Defense. So they were part of the Department of Defense for a little while, and then they got put into I think they're part of the DOJ now. No, is it Department of Justice or? I can't remember if they're Department of Justice or Department of Homeland Security. So they are like, so technically they're not really even part of the military. They're like their own thing. I hate to say that because they do a lot of really good work. So they get a bad rap sometimes, especially from the Navy. So like the Navy gives them a lot of crap. They have like nicknames for them that I'm sure are not very nice. But like so like the Navy will call like the Coast Guard like puddle pirates. And essentially like it's just like, hey, you have all these tiny ships and like you do your thing over there. But like the Coast Guard, they got some real bad dudes and dudettes in the Coast Guard, like that do some really cool stuff. So they will go and like interdict like drug traffickers like trying to come into the country like via the waterways, and like just look up like some videos. Like there's no crap like videos of Coast Guardsmen like boarding like vessels in motion to like arrest people. It's awesome. Okay, yeah, if the Coast Guard is not in combat, I believe it's under the Department of Homeland Security. That makes sense. Coast Guard here is part of the Navy, yeah, in the Bay of Bengal, but Coast Guard is pretty much law enforcement in the West Coast near the Arabian Sea. Yeah, it's kind of similar here. They do a lot of law enforcement type stuff, but they are responsible for protecting the waterways, obviously, within a certain mileage of the coast. So in particular, when we're talking like Florida, the Mexican Gulf, California and those areas, and even like a little bit up north, but not as much. I think that potentially Washington State, in Alaska, the Coast Guards up there, they're dealing with a lot of issues with the Russians and the Chinese. So the Chinese have the Maritime Militia, which you might be familiar with that, Wolfside. But the Maritime Militia will do a lot of... they are basically like the unofficial, like... they're like a proxy organization for the Chinese that will harass ships from countries that the Chinese government, Chinese Communist Party doesn't like. Just looked it up. In peacetime, it's under DHS. During war, it can be transferred to the Navy. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, so like I'm sure the Coast Guard it depends on where you're at, but like I'm sure the Coast Guard up in Alaska deals a lot with a lot of issues with the Russians and probably the Chinese Maritime Militia, which, like I said, is basically they're a proxy organization that answers to the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, but they are, they're not technically they're non-combatants, but yeah, for maritime special operations we have Marcos, or the National Marine Commandos. Nice. Who part of the Special Forces Regiment of India. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I bet that... I'd have to check, but I know that like the United States Marine Corps, like we will train with the Indian Marines as well. I've seen it before. It's just... I can't remember. I've never been out to the Pacific yet, so I don't know like specifically what exercises we train with. So the Chinese don't like to mess with us in the Indo-Pacific waters. Yeah, that's good. And I know especially down by Indonesia, there's the main strait that comes through there is a very hotly contested area because obviously China wants to control that so they can complete their Belt and Road Initiative. And nothing I'm telling you, like you can Google anything I'm telling you, and it's confirmed. Like the Chinese Communist Party doesn't like hide. They're not hiding what they're trying to do. You know what I mean? Like they're putting it out there for the whole world to see. Like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna dominate these areas and specifically like try to create a new like Silk Road essentially for the 21st century. And part of that, because the Chinese, they look at things, they don't look at history the same way that the rest of us do because they're so old. Oh. Yeah. Is it just like lagging a little bit? Like my mouth isn't matching the audio? Is that what's happening? That might be the perfect time for me. Yeah. Looks good on your end? Okay. Huh. Well, I'm not having any lag issues here. I am kind of noticing a little bit where if I'm looking at the video. Okay. Well, let me know if that helps. Because it could just be the settings. So I had some lag issues on Friday, this past Friday, which it was just my internet. The internet speed was kind of down. So that I fixed that. I do have to lift sometime today. Yeah, that was a little annoying. Friday I had issues with my internet lagging, and it was just my hardware needed to be restarted. So that was kind of a pain. Woo. Good stuff. Okay. Think that fixed it? Excellent. Happy to hear it. Yeah, technical issues. My favorite. Those are my favorite things. Not really. All right, I got 240 coming up. So we got 5s, 2.5s. But yeah, going back to our conversation though, I really hope the United States takes a more like as far as like politically in our international relations, I would love to see the United States like form a better bond with India, because it's just a 0.5 second delay between the video and the audio, which I think is completely normal. Okay, it could just be the way I'm pushing out my video, because I did adjust it a little bit due to the lag last week. But since my internet speed is fixed now, I could probably adjust it to push more frames per second. I'll probably play with those settings a little bit when I get off stream, just to see if it works. But yeah, I would love to see the United States like form a better bond with India. Because you look at that area of the world and like, who are we friends with? Like, nobody really. I mean, maybe Japan. The Philippines, like, kind of. Not really. Like, sometimes we're cool with them, sometimes we're not. And then, you go west, and it's like, all right, we've got Israel. Israel, like, for now, we've got good relationships with them. We'll see what this administration wants to do about that, but you know, outside of that, like who are we gonna trust in that area of the country to support us or vice versa? Like Saudi Arabia? Like no, that's not gonna happen. You know, yeah, it's definitely not gonna be Iraq or Afghanistan. Definitely not. So, yeah. The U.S. and India are natural allies in a political perspective when it comes to Indo-Pacific matters. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, both our countries love freedom, so I don't get it. It makes sense to me. Woo! Yeah, these deadlifts are spicy today. It's good. Good times. Good times. Let's see here. All right, 260. 260. I love it. 225. $235, $245, $255, $260. Well, anywho, India and Japan have quite good ties with each other. I think it might make it easier for you guys to develop good relationships with India. Yeah. I mean, it just makes sense, man. It really does. Like, India is going to be a world power. I mean, it's just a matter of time. I would argue that India already is a world power. It's just, they're kind of like a dark horse. But yeah, good time. I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I mean, there's a lot of talented people coming to the United States right now. So that tie and vice versa. So I think that tie just makes sense. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people like you, Willside. Thanks for always coming through with the support, man. I love it. But yeah, man. How long am I supposed to be resting today? I think it's 2 minutes. I didn't write it on here, but I think it's 2 minutes for everything. Yeah, 2 minutes. So a pretty short rest on all these, which is not too bad. Like I said, I had the day off today, which was a smart move. Very smart move. Very happy with that. But yeah, this is first set at 260. They got one more set at this weight. No problem. Always here to help. We had quite good relationships with Saudi Arabia in the 80s and 90s. We had a bunch of Islamic insurgency attacks happen in Kashmir and Punjab. They're like, we don't want to stay close with India, which I think is dumb. Yeah. It's always good to keep someone company and have a stream with an empty and non-active chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate that. Rachel is back. Nah, Rachel's just been lurking. Lurking, working, and twerking. Woo! Rachel, what you got going on for leg day? I saw you were talking about in Evo's Discord that you have like some back issues. You were working with the trainer right now, right? Oh, you had a work meeting. Yeah, love it. That is my Discord, so feel free to join it. It's relatively empty right now. I do have I think I might start posting a little bit in there, see if I can get a little bit of some conversation started in there. I haven't really fleshed out 100% what I want to do with the Discord. So we'll see. It's still a work in progress. Wow, I'm surprised my heart rate's so low right now because I'm definitely breathing hard. I tried doing hack squat, but it's painful even to sit on it. It's because it's your back, right? Your low back. You said it's like your L5 or something like that. Join the Discord. Nice, man. Yeah, feel free to start posting in there. You're in it too? Dang, I need to start posting in there then. All right, I'm gonna start. I promise. I'm gonna start posting in the Discord. We'll post some juicy content in there, or at least I'll try. I'll do my best. Yeah, we'll talk about all the things in there. All right, gotta go again. Another 260. Yeah, all right. Monarch's in there too. Love it, love it. Yeah, some of my and I'm trying to think, like, Monarch, your Discord is really good. I like your Discord. I feel like some of the the simple Discords that don't have like 1,000,001 channels. Wow, you can see like how tan I am. I got a tan line from my sunglasses when I did that bike ride, that 55. So it was actually 55 miles, not 58. I think they shortened the course for that Ironman. Dude, I have 900. Yeah, see, I'm kind of OCD with that stuff. IndyFit. Hey, what animals make the best soldiers? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. IndyFit always coming through with the dad jokes. I'm excited for this. This is the highlight. Marine animals. Yes. Hey, those are soldiers of the sea. Good to go. Yes, soldiers of the sea. Love it. All right. Woo. That's it for deadlifts. What do we got? No, we're not talking about semen. I'm not talking about that. All right, I got one arm dumbbell rows coming up. A set of 10. Let's see. We'll go relatively heavy on these, I think. Maybe not. Let's start. We'll start light, because like I said, my body's feeling a little wonky today. Between my little bike ride on Saturday during that Ironman, and having a couple beers yesterday, definitely feeling the effects of the weekend accumulating on a Monday. So what is this? This is 15, 25, 35, 45 pounds. Let's go up to 50. We'll push the weight a little bit. This first set. There we go. Still trying to think through what I'm doing this today. How hard am I gonna push myself today? I don't know. That's why I'm here, right? Whew. I don't think you want to talk about semen. No. Did I hear it's digging time? Ray Bay. Hey, Bay. Ray Bay, ready? What's going on? All right. Get your coffee, man. I feel that. I was thinking for a 100 sub celebration, you got to eat a whole Costco pizza on stream. Woo. God, good Lord. Dude, if I get to 100 subs, I will, I'll do, yeah, I got to hydrate. That's a good move there. Got to 100 subs. Yeah, Yeah, I'll eat it. I'll put it out there right now on stream. I will eat a Costco-sized pizza on stream if I get to 100 subs. It might take me all day, but I'll do it. I absolutely will do that. I need coffee, but I don't want to make coffee. Yeah, I feel that. Ah! Monarch's like, we're going there. Monarch! He's like, I need you to stuff your face with that pizza right now. Oh my God. Thank you, good sir. Oh man. I don't know if I think some of you all might have missed this, but between Monarch and Celtsy and who else was it? There were a couple of other folks like gifting subs. We completed the level 5 hype train on my first stream as an affiliate. And then I had to go back and like adjust the hype train settings to like make it more difficult. And I'm like, I don't know if this is going to happen again. You never know. Yes, thank you. Funny you should mention the cooking stream, though, because Terrible Hime, who was on earlier, she might be lurking, I don't know, but she was on earlier, and she was like, because I posted a photo to her Discord of some of my meal prep. So whenever I travel for work, I always bring like a giant cooler of food for my meal prep. And I pack up everything, nice and neat in, little, containers and all that stuff. I bring like a scale for all my food. Excuse me, I like spilled water on myself. So thirsty. I'm just like, I got the hole in my chin, as my dad used to say growing up. And she was like, oh, you should do a stream on like how you do that, like how you do your meal prep. So long story short, I'm traveling again for work the 14th of November, that Sunday. I think that's a Sunday. I think the 14th is a Sunday. So on that day, I think I'm going to meal prep on that. I'm going to stream my meal prep. And I'm actually, so my diet, I'm going to finish this thought real quick, and then I got to lift this dumbbell. My diet, I have a coach through a company called Team Working Against Gravity. So my coach, I'm trying to see, because he's on Twitch too. He just like watches people like work out and stuff and play games and whatnot. And I think he does it for like music too. He's really into music. But my diet coach, my like nutrition coach, I think he's going to try and hop on to the stream so that way he can be in chat and answer questions if anyone's got questions. Because he's been my nutrition coach like for years now. So like, got it. I'm not like the most in shape looking, like most fittest dude ever, but like I do get some direction from him on like, hey, here's what your intake should be. And he's helped me out with like planning my diet for like certain events that I'm gonna do and that kind of stuff. I'm pretty loose with my diet sometimes. I'm very much like, hey, look, like if I'm at a barbecue and there's a lot of food out and it's all good stuff, like, guess what? I'm gonna eat, right? Like, nah, you look like Bruce Lee to me. Well, I appreciate that. But there are definitely much better looking, fitter people here in the house. I'm not a garden implement. Yes, the gift itself. Thanks for tuning in. Not a garden implement. Not a. I'm like, what garden implement are we talking about here? At least better than me. I'm skinny. Yeah, man. Well, hey, we all have like different goals, right? So that's what it boils down to. We all got different goals and different ways to get there. But yes, so long story short, the next time that I do all my meal prep stuff, I'm going to try to have my coach, my diet coach, come on stream to chat and hang out and all that stuff. As well, you should eat. Text to talk doesn't always work, but I'm driving. Hey. Oh, yeah. For sure. Dude puts out great content. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What else should you eat? Yeah. You should eat. There's zero reason why you should limit ourselves. 360. Yeah, 360. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not competing. Like, I'm not a bodybuilder, right? I'm not competing. I'm not getting on stage, you know? So, like, if I'm at a barbecue or I'm at a potluck or whatever, like, I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to have some good food or whatever. Like, I ate some stuff yesterday that, like, I hopped on the scale today and I was like, ooh, gained a little weight. That's all right, though. It'll fall off. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, drive safe, Indy. I can press a button and speak. Oh, very nice. That's cool that works pretty well for you. But yeah, I think that'll be a good string. So if I can get my diet coach on, that'll be nice because I can kind of talk through like practical application of like how I do my meal prep and how I actually put it all together and package it. And then he can answer any questions on, you know, like, hey, what should I be eating? Or like, what does my calorie intake kind of look like? That kind of stuff. Because I'm not an expert, you know. Like, even when it comes to working out, I've never trained people before. So I can only tell you, like, kind of like what I do and what I think works for me personally. But I can't tell you, oh, do this workout, do this exercise, do whatever. Like, I probably won't be that guy because, like I said, I'm not a pro. I don't train people. So I'm just a dude working out in my garage, having a great time. That's it. Yeah. No sitting on my phone while driving, all hands free. I love that. I definitely do not use my phone except like I can use like the call functions or whatever. Driving reminds me, 2009, 5 drag racers in my city caused an explosion which exploded more than 40 cars. What? Nobody was injured or killed. Wow. That's unbelievable. Training is overrated. Yeah, take it from IndyFit. He knows. He actually like works with people one-on-one on that kind of stuff. He is a professional at telling people how they should work out. So if you have any of those kind of questions, please direct them towards IndyFit. Like I said, I can just tell you what I'm doing. So right now I'm doing a program from Pen and Paper Strength. They're the same ones that did the Squattober programming that I just did the whole month of October. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So that's great. I've been training people for over 10 years. Dang. You can tell the biggest gift that I give people is just the motivation to do something consistently. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the same reason why I have a diet coach, right? Like, do I really need to be told, like, hey, eat this many calories a day? Like, no, I don't need to be told that. What I do need is somebody to keep me accountable. And that's what I pay for, honestly. Like, I pay to, like, do that check-in every week and be like, hey, coach, like, this is what I did this week. Like, this is how I look now. This is, like, my body weight, all that stuff. Like, hopping on the scale every day is not that much fun. It's really not. Like, packing my food up every single day is not that much fun. It's not. So that's what I really pay for, is like to get those results, to like cut that weight down, chop away at it, and have somebody keep me accountable. So that's really what I pay for. So those 5 drag racers crashed into a truck carrying petroleum. Oh my gosh. And boom, and exploded with over 40 other cars that were in that lane. That's incredible. That kind of reminds me of, was it Beirut, Lebanon? They had like that building that blew up, and then it obliterated like a whole city block, and like you could feel the explosion like a long way away. I think there was like fertilizer in that building. Yeah, definitely. I call that concept an accountability. Yeah, for sure. I can't remember when it was. It was like a year ago or so. But yeah, like the whole building just went, and there is video of the explosion, and like you see the shockwave like go out. It happened right in the port, I think, in Beirut. Like they were storing something, obviously, I think it was like fertilizer or something like that was explosive, and it blew up. Yeah, bad day for sure. Yeah, like I said, keeping it kind of light here today, so that's all right. I think it's appropriate. I'm down with it. Trying to, at least. Trying to keep it light. So that was my first set of 5. So I'm going to get my handy-dandy notebook out here and record what I just did, because that's what I was supposed to do. So let's see. I did... Oh my gosh. What did I do on the first set? Was that my second set of 5? Dang it. I can't remember. I think I did 50 pounds. Yeah, I did 50 pounds for the first set. I know that. And then, what did I do after that? What's on the bar right now? So I got 15, 35, 45, 55. So I just did 55. Yeah, okay. So I did 55 just now, and I got 60 pounds coming up. Goodness gracious. Math is hard, right? Like, okay, let's see. It was Lebanon. Yep, if I recall correctly. Thank you. It was a building close to the pier where they were, storing fertilizer and needed to remove it and never did. That's right. Like, I guess, like, the company that owned it, either they forgot about it being there, or they neglected to move it for a long period of time because they didn't have anywhere to put it. And then it blew up. Yeah. Worst case of explosion I had seen was the Tianjin 2015 nuclear explosion. Oh, was that in Japan? After that tsunami? I think I remember that. Did you hear about the archer that hit a bullseye? The steer wasn't too happy. Hey! Got him. Yeah, wow. ADHD kicked in, but I'm back. Ray Bay has entered the chat again. Welcome back, Rachel. Good to see you, as always. Again, Rachel has entered and exited the chat a few times now. That's why we love her. She's always here. She's in the building. She's with the people. You know what I mean? She's doing her thing. It's a beautiful Monday already. Just hanging out with everybody. Tianjin incident was in China. Oh, it was covered up. Yeah, but thankfully we know what happened in Tianjin. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Say it ain't so. The Chinese Communist Party covering up something, a disaster that they probably are directly responsible for. No, that doesn't happen. Anyway. That never happens. All right, next set. Here we go. Yeah, I do remember that tsunami in Japan, though, that happened. I think that was the 2013, 2014 time frame. And the Marine, actually maybe it was 2016. And the Marine Corps had to go respond, and we had a pretty good response there. And at a certain point when things get so destroyed, the only way to get around is with Amtraks, with helicopters, and that kind of stuff. So. Yeah. Squirrel! Yeah, let's see. Countries as far as Tajikistan could hear the huge explosion in 2015. Dang! Yeah, you're going to have a bad time. Yeah, that's a bad day for sure. Oh, how much... Rachel, I'm assuming everyone in the chat has seen the movie Up. Fantastic movie. If you have not seen Up, you have to see it. It's so good. It's a wholesome family movie, for real. And the thing is, though, you got to watch out, because that movie will get you in the first 10 minutes. I cried in the first 10 minutes of that movie, because there is a very sad, and if you haven't seen it, I won't ruin it for you, but those that have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's like you're watching it, it's great, it's fun, and then boom, sad moment. I'm like, whoa, I wasn't ready for that. Like, you're supposed to get me with that at the end, not the beginning. Getting distracted is no more thing. You should see me getting distracted when I do algebra. Not sure if I've seen Up. Gotta check it out. Yeah, it's a Pixar movie. Disney. Very good movie. So if you have Disney Plus, they have Doug Days, which are just like short. They're shorts. They're like Disney Plus shorts that they do. So they're like 10 to 15 minutes long little videos. And it's the dog Doug just doing Doug things. And that's where that line comes from. Squirrel. Like, that's Doug. So he is very easily distracted. Attacks your emotions. Absolutely. But it gets you, like, really punches you in the face, like, on the first, like, very beginning of the movie. So, but then it kind of gets you again and again and again in, like, little ways throughout the movie. It is so good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 I could just imagine the writers being like, you know what? We're gonna get people with this. Like, we know we're gonna hook people in if we hit them with this, like, right at the start. Awesome, love it. Oh no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's a funny movie. It's good. I'm a dog. big old Labrador. No, like, yeah, I can see that. Rachel is the Labrador of our community. Always loving, always there, easily distracted. It's all good. Yeah, when they kill that the alien who's just trying to eat the chocolate. Oh my god. Indie fit. And the purple football player who likes the prince. I don't know if we're talking about the same movie. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not the same movie I'm thinking of, and I've seen Up like a couple of times. So, I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to hit this next one. Okay. Normally I like to go heavier on the dumbbell rows, but like I said, my body is feeling it today. So we're going to keep it relatively light. That was 65 pounds. We'll bump it up to 70 pounds for the last set here. Yeah, lurking. Thanks for the lurk, man. I appreciate you. It's all good. I'll be back in 300 seconds getting food. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll see you. Up is fine without spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, but if you are a fan of Up and you have Disney Plus, highly recommend you watch Doug Days, because it is very entertaining, very silly, but a lot of fun. I do not think you'll be disappointed by that one. So speaking of Disney Plus, so I was like going on Disney Plus the other day to be like, oh, you know what? I want to watch like some of the like Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, right? And it's not my favorite animated Pixar movie, but it's solid. Yeah, I would agree with that. Toy Story is my favorite, hands down. Yeah, another one that's like super underrated. I just can't take that type of rejection. I just can't take that type of rejection. Oh, so good. I love that. Rex, by the way. Another Pixar movie, very underrated, is WALL-E. And I love WALL-E, like, big time. That was a great movie. Welcome back. Welcome back from your temporary, very short-term lurk. WALL-E is a great movie as well. I love that one. Super underrated Pixar movie. Kind of a dark horse, but really good. But I was looking for the Tom Holland version of Spider-Man, right? Like the newer Spider-Man movies. And I'm like looking on Disney Plus, couldn't find it. No Spider-Man movies, no Spider-Man, like outside of like the old school Spider-Man cartoons, you cannot watch the newer Spider-Man movies from like Tobey Maguire on. And then I realized, oh, Sony still hasn't like made an agreement with Disney on what they're gonna do with the Spider-Man franchise. And I'm like, yo, Sony, stop being a bunch of punks. Because next thing you know, like Disney's just gonna buy you out. Like they're gonna buy you out, chop you up into little pieces, and like be done with you, throw you in the trash, and then Sony will be no more. So Sony needs to stop playing because Disney, they don't play. They don't play that. I have to go, Incredibles, Monsters University above the rest. Okay, I liked Monsters University. I didn't love it, but I would say Incredibles is like my top, hands down, my favorite Pixar movies. Like I will say, I totally agree with Incredibles. I would put Incredibles number one at the number one spot, and then my number two Pixar movie, Where Is My Super Suit? Is Popeye in Disney Plus? Ooh, I don't know. I gotta check. I don't think Popeye was a Disney character though. I don't think. But Incredibles is definitely my number one, and then number two, I gotta go. I think it's between Toy Story, the first Toy Story, or Toy Story 3. One of those two is going to be my number two spot. And then number three is probably going to be WALL-E. Yeah, WALL-E is so good. I really love WALL-E. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I got to go. Hey, good morning.
Mommy said I could have my lighter.
Can have your, is that all your, your bags of candy are in here? Oh my goodness.
Where's my light up thing?
Your light up thing? Why don't you just take the whole bag inside and you can look for it in there.
Okay.
All right.
Last Halloween I got some.
You did?
Dad, can you get me a pumpkin basket
A pumpkin basket?
for next Halloween?
Absolutely, buddy. I got you.
Yes! Yay! Yes!
So, I don't know if any of you have seen, but there is like a, I think it's Jimmy Fallon, that he did this like prank thing where he basically told like all the parents that watch his show to like tell the kids, no Popeye, yeah, I don't think Popeye's a Disney character, but he told the parents that watch his show to like the very next day after Halloween, tell their kids, hey, your candy is gone, like mommy and daddy ate it all, and like record the reactions. Oh my god. Like if you need to look, if you haven't seen that, you need to look that up. Like it's incredible. I wish there was our cartoon on Need for Speed. It'd be fun to watch. Yes. Yeah, very sad. Very sad indeed. Popeye is a classic. That is a fact. You can tell how well you raise your kids from their reactions. Well, thank you. They're very polite. They're good. They're good boys. They're good boys. They're very polite, very kind. And most of the time they listen. Sometimes they don't, but most of the time they do. So yeah, they're good kids. I appreciate that. But yeah, I am holding in my hands the haul of candy from my youngest son. I'm not gonna mess with it. Ooh, actually, hold on a second. That's a full-size Snickers bar right there. Man, we got some good stuff in here. All right, well, that might go in the dad tax box there. Let's see here. I mean, more about the Fallon reactions. Yeah. Oh, you can tell. Yeah, about the Fallon reactions. Yeah, because some kids, they lose their mind, like not in a good way. And then like you were saying on the Fallon reactions, there are some kids that are like, oh, that's okay, mommy and daddy. I didn't really want all that candy. And I was like, what? Dang, look at that. Like, those little kids are balling. Yes. But yeah, you could. I personally think that that's kind of like cruel and unusual. So I don't think I would ever prank my kids like that. But like, honestly, if I throw the candy in the trash, like after a couple days, like they're not gonna care. Wait, Snickers is sold in America? Yeah, Snickers. Yeah, this is an American company that makes these. There is Mars. Mars makes these. They also make They make M&Ms as well, I think. I mean, where's the thing? There should be like a little thing on here that says who it's made by. Let's see. Yeah, distributed by Mars Wrigley Confectionery U.S. LLC, Hackettstown, New Jersey. This is a very American candy bar for sure. Yes, M&Ms. Wait, you? Yeah, M&Ms. Nope, that's an Oreo. Where's it at? There's M&Ms in here. There. Boom. Peanut M&Ms. Also made by Mars. Let me see. I think. Well, this one doesn't have like the label on it, but yes, also made by Mars. Mars makes a lot of stuff. I think they make this too. Let's see. Babe Ruth. Ferrero Group. I don't know who that is, but that's also in New Jersey. Parsippany, New Jersey. Babe Ruth. Did not know that. I think I should start eating chocolate again. Yes, absolutely. All right, I gotta finish this last set of rows. That set of 10 hits. That set of 10 is slapping for sure. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. That was, I'm pretty sure that was 70 pounds. I got 25, oh no, that was 65 pounds again. All right, cool. Did that. All right, we got bench press coming up next. Bench press is next. Let's see. I remember last year's Halloween. But yeah, if you have not seen the Fallon reactions of parents telling their kids, like, we either ate or threw away all your candy, there are some reactions from the kids that are very cringy. Like, ooh, yikes. And then there are some that are kind of funny, and then there's other ones that are very sweet. So it's like, it's definitely a mixed bag. Not my favorite, but I always think about it every year at Halloween because it's like definitely very memorable. Definitely very memorable. So I actually do have, I was able to get a bench from a neighbor of mine for $20. So I just need to go pick it up from them. I haven't done that part yet. So got to pick up the bench first. But yeah, working on it. Oh boy, I remember the petrodactyl type screaming. And petrodactyl reminds me of a lady who stalked a kid for a Wi-Fi password. Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so I was talking about it the other day. So yesterday morning, I was kind of talking about like some things that I would like to add to my garage gym. And really the one was like a bench. So that's one thing I'd like to add. But then, so I got a bench. My neighbors are gonna sell me one for like $20, which is, I think is a great deal. Because benches are expensive. I just gotta go pick it up. That's the trick there. I gotta go pick that thing up. All right, what do I got here? We got bench press. We're doing, yeah, $20. I mean, if you look, like full price bench is very expensive. 5 at 160 to start. 5 at 160. But yeah, so the bench, definitely one thing I'd like to add. And then the other thing would be like the pulleys. So they have like a pulley system that is like relatively cheap where I can like hang it, basically hang it on the pull-up bar there. And then put the weight, like any of my steel plates, in the pulley system at the bottom. And then that would allow me to do like tricep push downs and like some rows and some other things like with the pulley system. So that would be kind of like a nice to have. Like I don't really need it. Same thing with like a bench. Like I'm benching on my box, which is like, you know, good enough, but it is definitely very different when you're benching on a real bench. And the thing with the box is like my elbows can only go back a certain distance. So I don't really have to control the bar as much. For $20, you'll get an entire month's grocery, 3 to 4 notebooks with 4 pens and 5 refills for the pens, and then a lamp for your study desk. Yeah, that's India prices. See, that's what I need to do, man. I need to retire from the Marine Corps and just move to India. Let's see here. Dude, I got the Pulley Pro. Yes, not bad. But I paid $75, which I think is too steep. But it came with several attachments with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Pulley Pro, that's kind of what I've been, like something like that would be useful. But like you were saying, like I feel like I could probably buy a lot of that stuff like from Home Depot, potentially for cheaper than $75. But the attachments and whatnot, like, okay, I kind of see that. That would make it worth it. Yeah, I would say that to me, that's worth it to have all the attachments come with it. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm sure it's not hard to figure out. It's just, you know, sometimes it's just more convenient to just buy it. But yeah, I'm not opposed to just buying it brand new. That's how I am, but there's a little bit more like, okay, I made this myself kind of thing going on there. So let's see, 45, 55. I'm doing 175 next. All right, so I need 10s on each side. 175. Boom. Let's see what time we got. It's almost 7. Still doing pretty good on time. Not in a rush today. Took the day off. Got the in-laws in town. I don't think we're sending the boys to school today because my in-laws are only in town for like a very short period of time. So they got here Friday, and I think they leave Wednesday. Something like that. So, anywho. Video game prices have gone down to $25 from $40 on Steam. So is that like India prices, or is that just like in general they've gone down on Steam? I actually have never used Steam before. But Steam is, yeah, they'll definitely like being able to stay home. So, Rachel, update on my little dude. So, little dude, he's still not feeling so hot. He woke up in the middle of the night and like threw up, and then he was coughing up a storm. So I don't know if like maybe the candy like upset his stomach or what. But yeah, woke up this morning. The little boy was cuddled up next to me, and then the big one was cuddled up next to mom. So I don't know. Little dude is still not feeling great. He's getting there, I think. But yeah, I think those are India prices because a $60 game in the U.S. is like 40 in India. Yeah, yeah. Doctor's office? Yeah, so we already took him to the doctor this past week. I think they're thinking it's just like some sort of virus, which we agree. I don't think it's. I mean, he doesn't have a fever anymore, so that's good. He's definitely on the other side of it. So part of me thinks that like, all right, he threw up because his stomach got upset. Like, yeah, if it was milk chocolate, it could have contributed to the mucus overload. Yeah, I think that's more what it was than anything else. Yeah, he's not feeling great, but he's definitely, like I said, he's feeling better. It's just one of those things when he's not feeling well. It's no bueno. Yeah, it could. I think that's what it was more than anything, because like Saturday, like he was just curled up on the bed, like on the couch, like all day Saturday, and didn't really move. Yesterday he was much better. No fever, kind of running around. Still like a little bit of a cough, but I think it's could just be like the changing of the seasons and that kind of thing, you know, getting to him. So yeah, I'll give him big hugs. I'm surprised I'm sure he'll probably pop in here in a minute just to see what's going on. Rachel, what time are you doing leg day? Yeah, prayers and good thoughts. Absolutely. I appreciate that. He definitely appreciates it. I appreciate it. But he's turning the corner, so it's only a matter of time. Yeah, Rachel, you're a savage, because I don't know anyone who deliberately does leg day on Monday. Like, Monday I thought was supposed to be like International Chest and Arms Day, right? But Rachel's over here, like, you know, BDE, Big Dick Energy, doing leg day on frickin' Monday. Yeah, Rachel's got that big BDE going on. Big. Let's see, I got, what is it, 190? Yeah, 190. So kudos to you, Rachel. Here in my house, it's leg day every day. We don't skip leg day. You don't get a dump truck backside by skipping leg day. In fact, you need to add leg day. Leg day on leg day. Time? What is that? What do you mean, time? I get there when I get there. I do the thing. Yeah, what is leg day? So leg day is just like, so in bodybuilding, it's like a bodybuilding thing. Yeah, Rachel got that BDE going on today. And like people will say, okay, like they'll like say like, okay, Monday I'll do like chest and arms is like their focus or whatever. And then Tuesday is whatever, back and buys. And then Wednesday is leg day. So that's your quads, your hamstrings, calves, whatever. Then third, you know, whatever their split is. And anytime you hear somebody talking about a split, most of the time that's like a bodybuilding reference. Most of the time, because they are focused on body parts. And the thing is that especially with bodybuilding, you're trying to get bigger. You don't want, so you need to tax the muscle to make it grow, but the growth doesn't happen unless you let the muscles All right, and we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why that happens. Every once in a while, my internet just like boots me off the stream. That's an issue on my end. So, thank you for hanging around, though. Yeah. So, like I was saying, anytime you're talking about a split, most of the time, like that's a. Uh-oh. Test one. Test one. Can you hear me now? You should have audio. You can't hear me at all? Hold on. No audio. It's pushing on my end by the looks of it. Okay, stand by. All right. So let's try. Test one, test one. Can you hear me now? No, nothing. Let's see. Check one, check one. Anything? Nope. Okay, I'm not really sure why you're not getting audio on your end. Hold on, let me see. Let me close out of this. Alright. Close out of that. Let me see here. Okay. Oh. Let me... Bluetooth not connected. Connected to Rogers. Dang. Hold on. Okay. Output, yeah, output speakers, Soulcast. Alright, not really sure. Okay, hold on. Let's go sound settings. Okay. It's got my, man, that's really weird. Okay. You guys, still nothing, huh? Hold on. I'm not sure why it's not pushing. Try changing your microphone back and forth should help. Okay. Here, let's just unplug this. It responds. Could just be, so I just unplugged my microphone, plugged it back in. I don't know if you can hear me. Could just be an issue with Streamlabs, OBS. I'm almost at the point that I think I might switch to different software. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try again. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I might switch software after this. Too many issues with Streamlabs. Yeah.